And we're live.
Morning, Jeff.
Morning, Landy.
What's happening, dude?
Oh, enjoying this cold weather.
Man, have you heard about that deal up in Maryland?
Yes, I have.
House Bill 1302. If I don't like you,
I'm going to take your gun.
that's right. I can go down there and tell the Attorney General that you're mentally unstable and you're a threat to yourself. And under House Law 1302 in Maryland, they can come beat your door down and take your gun from you.
Yes, they can. And they will. They will. They shot a man the other day for it.
Yeah, they did, and they shot a man doing it. But in that bill, it says they got up to a year to have a hearing on whether or not what they said was true about you. You know what I mean?
I do.
So the bill has good intentions.
No, yeah,
The intentions are there. I can see that. But still, the fact that somebody can beat on your door,
yeah,
at 5:15 in the morning,
yep,
to take your gun,
yep,
just because somebody said that you were a threat.
5:15 as of November 5th is when this happened, or in that range, which means that at 5:15 it's dark.
Yeah.
Which means that there is somebody.
You come beat on my door at 5:15. You come beat on my door at 5:15, and I hear metallic noises like somebody using a hammer and a crowbar trying to get in my house. You better have all kind of bulletproof stuff on.
Carrie said, "Good morning, y'all."
Good morning. You ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. You old 40-year-old woman there.
Dirty 30. Oh, wait, no. 40.
Yeah.
Lordy, she's 40.
Good lordy, she's 40. Woo, doggy.
Well, we had some cake up here for you, but you
We
wasn't
ate it.
here. So
We ate it. Good morning, Christy.
our bad.
How you doing? Gary's 40.
Gary's 40, just a reminder.
Gary's 40,
Gary's
just a
40.
reminder. She said, thank you.
Somebody's 40.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's 40.
You know, I'm not 40. Not for a couple more years anyway.
40 wasn't no big
I really
deal.
have anything to say. I'll just
40 wasn't no big deal.
now.
I was just getting wound up.
I'm pretty sure I've been 40 since I was 17.
I'm just fixing to say, I was just getting wound up about 40.
Yeah, I've been 40 since I was 17. I think. So it's all
Are you
good.
wound up, Carrie?
I bet she's sitting there in pajamas drinking coffee right now.
Yep. Outside in the lounge chair that's on her porch
See, yeah,
and smoking a cigarette.
I don't know that. Yep, there you go.
She lives down the street.
I know. You remember you told me,
I'm so excited that you just can't hide it.
She said, finally, she's so excited. He was
Erica,
telling me,
good morning.
he was telling me that your mama said that you've been wanting to be 40 forever.
Yeah.
You got to be one of the first women ever who was like, 40! Yes! Which is awesome. That's good.
Close my Navy sweats. She got Navy sweatpants on.
That counts. Is that not pajamas?
That's pajamas.
That's pajamas.
Yeah, that's pajamas. PJs.
A lot of it's bright in here today, isn't it? It's like reflected. Erica Cook, how you doing, man? Travis McGee, how you doing, boss?
Morning, Travis.
There we go. Shit. 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Woohoo! Take it off. Good morning, everybody. It's 8:21 here in the Agriplex, hanging out with Jeff and Landy on a beautiful Taco Tuesday.
That's right. It's Taco Tuesday. I'll tell you what. Did you go outside with your cup of coffee this morning?
I did. I walked right there out that front door right there.
Uh-huh.
Turned right back around and came on in.
Yeah, I walked outside to feed the cats in my night shorts.
And
that was a real bad idea. I had to get a spatula to peel my feet off the concrete. They was froze to the concrete.
Little chilly out there. Little chilly. 45 degrees for your high today. Differences between today and yesterday. A lot more sunshine.
Yeah, a lot more
A
sunshine.
lot more sunshine. Wind's still gonna be a little high, between 15, 20 miles an hour out of the north.
Right.
So
It's still gonna feel cold.
It'll still tear your face off your skull. But I mean, but it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a prettier day, and it's gonna warm up tomorrow as well. You know, so
Exactly.
last night was the start a fire, bundle up, you know, pray, get it together, and go to bed.
That's it.
You know, and then today's gonna be more of the okay. Well, it feels a little better.
That's right. That's right.
Some folks are getting the snow and all that kind of stuff too.
Well, you know, here's an interesting concept. When it's like 32, 33, 31, you know, right at the 30 mark,
Yeah.
the air is not the moisture in the air is actually not frozen. It's still wet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When it gets below that, it's dry moisture because the air's the moisture's frozen.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So that's why it doesn't feel as cold right now. It does when it's like 32 degrees.
Right. I got you. Yeah.
So when it's below like 28, 27, somewhere around in there, and the wind's not blowing, it doesn't feel very cold. That's why, is because the moisture's frozen.
Gotcha.
But it don't take much before it gets up there to that.
Yeah. No. And yesterday we were in that.
Yeah, all day long.
So, you know, all right. I tell you, it is going to be a pretty day though. And you know what? And it's a special day.
It is
because we have birthdays about, and one of our key listeners,
yeah,
one of our biggest supporters,
yeah,
our only supporter,
yeah, one of our only supporters,
one of our 4 fans,
yeah,
Miss
on Facebook.
She's one of our avid Facebook viewers, Miss Carrie Turney, the wife of City Manager Tommy Turney. It is her birthday today.
So everybody say happy birthday. I'm waiting. You ready?
1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Go.
Good job, everybody.
Way to go.
That's like that. That's like the deal when the 4-year-old watching Dora Explorer. She's like, "What do you think's in my hand?" You know, I'll wait. And then the kid yells it out. Good job.
Yeah, good job.
Good job. Yeah, she turns 40 today. So congratulations on turning 40. I know you've been looking forward to it.
Yeah, buddy.
One of the only people I ever met that was looking forward to 40.
Yep. She said she's finally an adult.
Yeah, she finally made it.
Sometimes being an adult.
More about having that older kid in the house and that one.
Yeah, but sometimes being an adult is rough. You know.
Yeah, go back.
Yeah, go back. Stop. Yeah, if you got to say so in the matter, don't ever grow up.
Don't ever.
Yeah, ever grow up.
Because you got to deal with the stuff you don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
Like real life, like
work.
Like work, like this. Yeah, work especially.
Yeah, change diapers.
Oh. Over that, we kept some babies this weekend for friends of ours who work at the festival.
Oh, really?
And one of them had diapers, you know.
Yeah.
And she just like didn't have them. She wears them.
Yeah.
You know, like so you can just carry them in with her, but she wears diapers.
Right.
And you know, we're like
yeah,
she's dirty. Listen, I changed diapers.
Yeah.
I was that dad.
I did too.
But when it's other people's kids,
yeah, it kind of goes.
That's a little different.
Okay, I'm about to lose it.
Yeah.
I'm about to lose it.
So
have to cover that up.
I let my wife handle that one due to her having a nursing background. She
right,
can handle that
she's
kind of stuff.
skilled.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So I was like, "You got this, baby."
You was supporting her,
yeah.
though.
Yeah, I was.
Here, I'll hold the stuff.
I was, and this little.
They got the powder.
And little Riley's so dang cute. She just stared at me the whole time. Stared at me.
Yeah.
Like, I see how you is.
Yeah.
You know?
I see how you is.
You can't even help a sister out.
That's
you
right.
know. But anyway, so yeah, diaper changing. No, I'm not that. You know, being an adult's hard enough. You know.
That's funny. Right?
Yeah. She just had that look on her face, like, my gosh, I thought we were cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe
you would hook me up.
That's kind of like that deal I saw on the internet the other day. That guy comes out of the bathroom and goes, "Oh no, no, I can't do this."
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Well, he should have thought about that a long time ago.
I had never had trouble with my own, and it was just it's just somebody else's.
Yeah, somebody else's.
It's like
sometimes you have issues.
I always joke too when you have babies and stuff. You know, and they're laying in bed with you, and you're chilling. Let's say you're having a baby. I know you're not supposed to have a bed with you. I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, we're watching TV.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
You nod off, and the baby's sleeping, and you're resting with you. I know you're not supposed to, but all of mine made it to their ages, so we survived.
Yeah.
I swear, there should be an alarm clock that sounds like baby spit up. Because there ain't nothing in this world that will get you, that or dog even too.
That'll bring you right out.
That'll jump you out of bed faster than hearing that or whatever that noise. I can't do that.
Hang on. I'm having a sick moment here.
I'll tell you, man, there ain't nothing. I mean, that alarm clock goes off at 5 o'clock with that noise. I don't care if you got a baby with you.
Or really what gets me is when kids get sick, you know, and they're in the bathroom throwing up. It's like, yeah, I'm a full-grown adult, and I've been around sick people, but a little kid throwing up, no.
Well,
I can't help it.
And not to dive.
I'm gonna have to tell them, say, move over.
Not to delve on a subject that's too gross, but that's one of those deals.
Man, it's rough this morning.
And you try to teach them to make it where they got to go.
Right.
You gotta run and get there. I know. I understand it's hard. You're young, and then they start to get it, but then they spew, and you realize now they've done this through like four to
5 rooms.
Yeah, 4 to 5 rooms trying to get to the bathroom. And they just been isolated in the one room. It'd been fine. But now we're mopping the entire house.
That's right.
The walls, the ceilings, the TV.
That's right.
Their brother. Everything.
That's right.
So anyway, okay.
Welcome to Real Life Situations here at KRUN.
Yeah. Parenting 101 with Jeff and Landy.
Yeah.
Have you seen my children?
Yeah. My daughter's grown, and she's probably over there got her head down at her work going, oh my gosh, that's my dad.
Yep. I get that all the time.
I'm sorry, baby. I
love
you, honey.
I'm just grateful that the boys can't listen to me because they're in school.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
And I'm sure my daughters and my oldest, when he does get a chance, just shaking the head like,
that's my dad.
She always tells me, she goes, you can't embarrass me. Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
You know, I can embarrass you. So, but
you know,
hard,
all
man.
in all, you love them. You try to do the best you can for them children.
You try.
That's right.
I give it a heck, man. I try the heck out of it.
That's it.
Doing everything we can, and you know, sometimes it's not enough. But I'll tell you, a lot of times it's not enough in our own eyes.
Right.
It's not. They see it as enough. We as parents sometimes see, I could have done that.
Hey, do you know what a child is to a parent?
The do-over.
That's it. This is your opportunity to get it right. You done messed it up in your side. Now this is your opportunity.
So how many opportunities did I get when I have 6?
No. That's, you got 6 opportunities to get it right.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe 1 out of the 6.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I need them. I need 6 opportunities to fix.
Well, I only had 1.
Yeah.
And so I did the best I could.
Speaking of opportunities, she's all right.
Yeah, she's all right.
She get by in life.
That's right.
That's all that matters. Well, speaking of opportunities of getting stuff right and getting stuff wrong, we ran across a story yesterday that for some reason I texted Landy last night about this because it blew my mind that I've missed this story for over a week now.
Yeah, and I've been trying to research it, and it's not. They're trying to cover this up.
I researched it and I went through all the fact checks, and it's accurate. Or it's a legitimate story. It's not a fake story. It wasn't just made up. It's legitimate.
That's right.
It happened in Maryland.
That's right.
And Maryland has passed a red flag law. Okay, now if you're not familiar with what red flag is, it gives them the ability, due to a complaint from somebody, and that complaint could be, there's a whole list of people who could justify a complaint.
I read the whole list this morning.
It's like it's a roommate.
It's anybody that basically knows you.
Pretty much.
Within the past year, that they can go down and here, let me read it. Under that bill that became law.
This is in Maryland, by the way.
It's in Maryland, HB 1302. In the spring, it says virtually anyone can ask law enforcement officer to file an ex parte petition with the state district court judge or commissioner and allege the gun owner possesses an imminent danger to himself or herself or others because, and only because, he or she possesses firearms. If the court issues the order, the police can show up on the doorstep and seize the person's firearms without notice or warning.
Right.
Okay. Now, what's wrong with that picture? So, I mean, you know, let's just say that we're friends. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. It's me and you. All right.
This is all pretend.
This is all pretend. And you get mad at me. And you go down to the court and say, hey, I know Landy and he's got guns at home, but I think he's nuts and he's basically a potential threat to himself or others.
And I've got hours of video evidence to back it up at KRUN.
That's right. Page. We're on Facebook. Whoops.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway.
You're right.
Yeah. But anyway, you could literally do that.
You could.
In Maryland.
You could.
And if it made it through the police, through the court system as a petition, and it got filed, the police would be over knocking on my door.
See, well, here's the situation. One of the questions is, who can file it? Law enforcement can file a petition.
That's
Health professional can file. Those two I'm actually okay with.
Yeah.
That means that you've probably been interrogated about these people.
Right.
I get it. Okay. All right. Here's where it gets sketchy.
Yeah.
A spouse or a family member
that was or is living with you within the
Someone
last year.
the person is dating or has children with.
Right. That's been living with you for the past year. This all is based
current
on
or
1
formal.
year.
Yeah, current or formal legal guardian
Right.
can also file it. That's where my issue lies.
Right.
Because who's to say me and you, and that includes me and you, me and your roommates, just like you said. Let's say we're roommates.
I get mad and kick you out.
You kick me out of the house, you evict me because let's say I'm not on the lease, so therefore you're going to legally evict me because you're mad at me.
Right.
Well, I'm going to go to the police and say he's crazy, he's got guns, and here's what's going to happen. I'm going to file a petition.
Right.
They're going to go to your door. They're going to knock on your door, and let's say it's all well and good, you're fine. They're going to take your gun from you, guns
and
ammo from you,
right,
for up to a year.
They have up to a year to take this to court, and at the end of that year, if it's not resolved, they got to give you guns and your bullets back.
Mm-hmm.
But still, a whole year of hassle.
A whole year of hassle.
I get why they have the
no,
law.
so do I. I
really do.
I get both sides of it, but I feel like it may be something that can be a little bit better done and handled because what happened in Maryland, and they've already served since October 1st. They've already served over 114 warrants to remove guns.
In Maryland?
In Maryland. How big is Maryland?
I don't know.
That percentage
about as big as rough thing.
It ain't far from it, really. But honestly, how many gun owners live in a blue state regardless?
Yeah,
it's a very liberal blue state. So how many gun owners actually live there?
Well, I don't know.
Yes, they pretend, but they don't. But since in 1 month, essentially, a little over 1 month, they've served over 114 warrants to remove people's guns. Okay, herein lies my issue. This man who was shot last week in his home, by a police officer, knocked on the door.
They didn't knock on the door, bro. They were using sledgehammers and pry bars to get into this guy's house. 5
in the morning.
Yeah.
5 in the morning.
Okay, come on down here.
In the dark of night, 5 in the morning. He answered the door with a gun.
He did.
Duh.
Yeah. Duh.
I mean, come on. Somebody's banging on your door, clank, 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 metal, beat down door.
Yeah, somebody's trying to stick a
pry bar on the door and be like, yes, can I help you? Yeah. No, you're going to be like, I'm sorry. Hello?
Yeah.
Listen, I have a gun. You're going to get shot. You try to come in. Talk him down. They let him know it's cops. Puts the gun down.
Right.
They walk in. Again, 5:15 in the morning.
Right.
Maybe 5:30 by this point. They're talking to the man. They say, we're here because of this. We don't know the official complaint. That hadn't been released.
That's
so
right.
We don't know who did it. It was an aunt who did it, but I don't know why. And that's their deal. They explain to the man, we're going to take your guns. That's when he picks the gun up again and said, no, you're not. When he grabs the gun, the officer goes for the gun. There's a scrap. And the gun goes off, misses everybody. The other officer shoots him down. Get it? You were in a moment. There was a gun fire. That's right. I'm not trying to. I understand both sides of that. It's been done differently. Yeah. Why couldn't you just walk over there during the day with like an official and a policeman and say, "Hey, man, we got a deal here. We need you to look at." Yeah. Here's a complaint. We need to. And do you have any guns in the house? And listen, we want to be able. We don't want to, but this is part of the process. Right. We need to take. I guarantee you, Mr. Man in Maryland, they have not released his name. Didn't know that this was a process. Right. All he knows is he woke up to a banging on his door, and the man is trying to take his guns from him. Right. And then what if he is mentally unstable? That's not how you approach a mentally unstable person. No, you just bash into their home. You take some donuts over there. Would you like a fritter? Yeah. That's why Landy gets a fritter every morning. That's right. It keeps me calm. I'm just saying. I'm glad Texas shot this law down. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. And I'm not saying it doesn't have a good place in the world. That's right. Because you're 100%. That's right. Mentally unstable people with emotional problems, whatever you want to call it, do not need to have firearms. And that's what they're finding out, that these shooters are people that have emotional problems. Yes. And I understand that. I'm all about let's try to figure this out. But that's not the way to go about doing it. I think that might have been a problem. And here's something else. If I was your neighbor, okay, and they come over there and somebody's beating on your door at 5:30 in the morning, I'm gonna be over there saying, "Hey, you want to get off my buddy's porch? Yeah. What's your deal?
You know, they're going to have more than one person to deal with.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, excuse me, sir.
Oh, you're police officers. What's going on? By that time, who knows?
That's exactly right.
Because you walk up and you don't recognize these people, and they're let's say they're in their black attire, and it's in the middle of the night, and the porch light's off because it's the middle of the night, and it's 5:50 in the morning. You're banging on the door, and you walk up, and you hear that that shotgun to their back. Let's say you're a cop, and you spin on them with a gun in your hand.
Right.
That just ups the chances that somebody's going to fire.
Yeah, something finna go wrong.
But I'm just
But that's what I'm saying. Certain things could be handled completely different, and I understand that certain things can't be handled different.
Right.
I understand.
Yeah.
That. But really,
I
mean, I wish they just released more information so we could.
Well, his name is Willis. They do have it. Like his name, and that's a deal. There's a really, really good chance that was just mishandled severely by the police officers.
Right.
And I just don't understand why they thought that it was a good idea to go to anybody's house, potentially a law-abiding citizen,
right,
at 5 in the morning.
Well, here's let's back up in history. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that David Koresh deal. You know, he was in town lots of times. They could have arrested him in town.
Yeah.
While he was by himself. But no, they chose to go out to his compound and stir up some trouble.
Yeah.
You know, really, it's like somebody's not using their brain.
And they did say that whoever files a petition, if they are lying, they're liable under perjury.
That's
right.
Right.
Okay. I know, but still, that doesn't stop an ex-wife or an ex-girlfriend from just dropping a dime on you because she's mad at you.
That's right.
It doesn't stop a buddy living with you because he's mad at you.
Right.
It doesn't stop any of that from happening. Perjury law. What are they going to do? Get 3 months?
Yeah.
Time served, maybe?
Maybe.
You know, a couple days in jail?
Yeah.
You know, for a fine? And what happened? Best case scenario or worst case scenario, they took that. I'm mad at Landy Cason. I report him. They take your guns for a year. I win.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care if I lied.
You won for a year.
I won for a year, and I got 2 months. I got 2 months of probation because of it, because I lied under oath.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not really. That's not who I am. But you know what I'm saying? It's hypothetical.
Now I see how you are, Jeff.
Right, there I go. Yeah. They interviewed the niece of this, and she said that he likes to speak his mind but would never hurt anybody.
Right.
So he's a vocal gun owner.
Yeah.
Right.
Like duh. How many people out here are vocal gun owners?
Right. So just and I'm sure there's more to it, and we're only getting a handful of half a third of a side, but you know, it's just one of those deals. It kind of drew me crazy on it because I just don't understand the 5:15 thing.
Yeah.
I understand why it
could
have been handled better. Why wasn't maybe?
Why didn't they wait till he had his coffee?
Why don't they? Yeah, there it is.
You know, and show up.
Poor guy probably sitting down with a fritter in his coffee.
Yo, dude, we're here with coffee and fritters. We need to talk.
He probably sat there in his boxer shorts and was fixing to turn on Fox News and enjoy his coffee and a fritter, and he gets a bang at the door and freaks out.
Yeah.
Hey, honestly, if you're a law-abiding citizen and somebody bangs on your door at 5 a.m., and you're like,
with a crowbar?
Yeah.
And a sledgehammer?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, something's not going right.
Yeah, it's not going to be good.
So I read that, and it was just, it was a little off-putting.
We thought we'd share that with you. We didn't know how far your media reached. So
well, because it hadn't talked about. It happened in Maryland. Maryland's not a big state.
Oh no, it's not a mainstream deal, and I'm thinking they're trying to play it down.
I think so too. I think which could possibly lead to the fact that maybe they realized it was an accidental deal that was handled very incorrectly. But again, we're not non-proponents of it. We just we just
exactly.
There's such a gray area. It's such a slippery. Where do you draw the line?
Right.
I get it. There's a reason. There's a reason behind almost every bill that's passed. There really is.
Exactly.
It's just a question of, all right, well, where do you stop?
Yeah.
Where do you draw that line?
You know, and that's kind of like that picture up in Wisconsin of that graduating class.
Oh yeah, you know more about that. I kind of saw that, but I didn't
was
see the elaboration on it.
I listened to the video and the whole 9 yards, and it was like this is a prom. The men at the prom at this high school all got together outside and did a Heil Hitler probe.
And they're predominantly Caucasian.
And all of them were basically white. And they did one of them Heil Hitler deals, and with the hand up in the air, except for one young man. And he said, if I'd have known that this was going to happen, I wouldn't even have been in the picture.
Did they do it with the intent of that?
They did it with the intent.
See, that's ignorance.
Who
does that?
And then the actual Auschwitz Museum in Germany issued a statement that, you know, that's wrong.
Who does that?
Yeah, that was
This was like what, 30 kids?
Yeah.
Who gets together and think that that's okay? And where was this at?
Up in Wisconsin.
Oh, so it wasn't in a deep South state?
Well, duh.
Haven't you read the news, Landy? Racism only exists in the deep South.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that can't be racist.
Yeah, that can't be racist.
It's only here in Texas, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, put that down.
Put that in.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, y'all. It's 8:43. Listen to the Jeff and Landy on a Taco Tuesday.
You bet.
We don't even have tacos. I don't know why I keep saying that.
Yeah. Well,
I do love tacos.
It's Tuesday with Tommy, but Tommy ain't here.
Let's see if this works. Man, I sure do love some tacos.
Easy now, Jeff. You know what happened last time you said something about cookies?
I'm gonna watch that front door like a hawk. All right, y'all. We have some first news and events here in the Agriplex, followed by Kill Drug Hotline. We will catch up with you in the 9 o'clock hour after some ag news and whether it's Jeff and Landy. It's 8:43. We'll see you in a bit.
Good morning, Jessica.
What's up, baby?
Why do you have to send? I have to deal with this. Good Lord, woman. I thought you'd have him better trained by now.
It's a work in progress. We're getting there.
Yeah, that's what my wife says too. Hey, Jim.
20 years later.
Good morning, Jim. You doing all right, buddy?
Jonathan Nord, how you doing? We got a lot of folks who checked in on us.
Yeah, buddy.
Jessica, Jessica Baby, there you go. Jasmine McDuffie,
Travis
Bowman.
McGee.
Hey, so I see Carrie comment on it, but did anybody? Hey, y'all be sure on Facebook Live to go tell Carrie Turney happy birthday.
Yeah.
Good lordy, she turned to 40.
She turned to 40. Lordy, that child's 40. Woo! That's fabulous 40, by the way.
Fabulous 40.
Fabulous 40.
Fabulous. Doesn't rhyme.
Huh?
Doesn't rhyme. It's got to rhyme. Like
Yeah.
dirty 30.
Fabulous 40.
Fabulous 40. Call me be like my shorty is 40.
My shorty's 40. Yeah.
I don't know here, y'all. Let's see. Anybody else read about that Maryland deal? If you got anything to say, comment on it. Make sure you tell Carrie happy birthday as well. Ethan Cole, how you doing? Renee Calcote, my baby Jessica, Jonathan Nord.
Wow. We're just having fun this morning.
Yeah.
Why? How did that happen? You got your pink hat on?
I do. Because I got my pink hat on.
That's okay.
Well, it's great. It's what matches my
I've got to go.
pullover.
I've got to go talk to my hairdresser. I got to get my hairdresser to dress my hair.
Yeah.
One more time before the new year.
Before the new year.
Yeah, because I get my hair cut about once every 2 months.
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
my
So
hair
there you
my
go.
hair doesn't grow very fast. I'm just glad it grows.
I'm glad that I could actually have the hair.
Yeah, I'm glad I've got hair and I'm glad it grows. Yeah.
Sharon Perez, Jennifer Nash, how you doing?
Morning, y'all. I show we got 7 over here. How many you got over there? On here.
Yeah, I got it.
You got 7?
Mhm.
All right. I didn't know because
Carrie said to prove the instance of perjury, I think, would be difficult. It would be difficult, but who's to say that you didn't act a fool one day and I thought you were crazy? Is that not all it takes?
Yeah.
I mean, how many times? I'm sure there are plenty of times that me and my wife had a discussion where she thought this dude had done lost his damn mind.
Right.
You know?
Well, Jacqueline said that about me lots of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was serious.
You get the heat of the moment, you say some stupid stuff, and you go about it. And so that then they go and say he crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's
Oh.
got guns, so they come to my house with a U-Haul and pick up all my guns and bullets.
Take your guns and bullets, and then they take them
So
for
for
a
a
year.
year,
They investigate you and interview people, and maybe 7 out of the 10 say, well, you act a little sideways sometimes, but okay, then buy guns.
For the most part, there ain't nothing wrong with him.
Yeah, so
You know?
I mean,
I just think that there's a whole lot of different ways that could have been handled, and I don't think they handled it correctly.
and the Wisconsin thing, I don't understand that. I can't wrap my head around why the hell they thought they could do that, and why they thought it was okay.
Right.
You know, and then how come it's not? It's making white folk look bad, first off, but at least it didn't happen in the South.
Yeah.
You know, thank goodness.
Well, you know, that's like Carrie says, I hadn't heard about the one in Maryland, but while in Chicago, they were talking about the kid in school up there that drew an anti-Semitic symbol on something during a Jewish gathering. You know what? If the Jews are gathering up together, leave them alone unless you're Jewish.
Or invited.
Leave them alone.
Yeah.
If the Catholics are gathering up together, leave them alone.
Unless you're invited.
Unless you're invited. You know, if the Baptists are gathering up together, leave them alone.
What is up with these crazy white kids up in the north?
What's up with these people losing their biscuits over something that's stupid? You know, and it's childish and it's selfish.
I don't think they understand that. You know what it is? It's that same theory about millennials and whatnot. They don't understand what repercussions are because they've never been punished. They don't get it. They don't understand that you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Yeah, you get stupid prizes.
Yeah, or a lot of butt hurt.
That's right. Literally butt hurt.
You know, they don't understand.
Good morning, man, Aunt Patty. Deborah Hurt, how you doing this morning?
You still got snow up there, Aunt Patty? Up there in Oklahoma?
Yeah, just like Carrie says, how could it be controlled? When you get in an argument with someone, they could turn you in.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's such a gray area. It's you get a pissed off ex-spouse, pissed off ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, whatever. Yeah. Neighbor. I've been his neighbor 25 years, and his damn tree has been shedding stuff on my side of the lawn for 20 years. Yeah, now's my chance.
Now's my chance to pay him back.
Yeah.
He's nuts. I said he run around in his underwear in the backyard with a gun in his hand.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all they have to say.
Landy, you ever been outside anywhere with a gun in your hand?
Yep.
Once or twice?
Yep.
Gone.
Yeah.
You know, you just confirmed the man's story.
That's right. You just confirmed the man's story. Exactly. But did they ask me why I had that gun in my hand?
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Because
they don't care.
The fact is, you're nuts in your underwear running around with a gun in your hand.
Right.
Yeah. Let me fire this off here.
Let's talk to them on the radio.
All right. Good morning. It is Hotline brought to you by Kill Drug, your local hometown pharmacy. Give us a call, 325-365-5500 for all of your items. Buy, sell, trade, want to give away, can't find, lost, needed.
Man, I think you covered it all.
Yeah, I think that's really pretty much all you can get. You know, wish list.
That's right, wish list.
Events, gatherings, something that's a nonprofit event. You have a gathering you want to talk about, nonprofit event you want to talk about. You want to have perhaps a giving drop off.
Right.
You know, I know Willingham is having their drop off.
Right.
That's going on now. So if you have something else along those lines you want to push out there, Toys for Tot donation center.
Oh my God.
Something. You guys give us a call, 325-365-5500. We'll put it here on the hotline for you and get it out there. Free advertising.
You betcha.
I know.
It don't get no better than free.
Hey, I'm telling you, the power of advertising compels you.
That's right.
Give us a call, y'all, 325-365.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, it was at a school.
Put your juice on. Trying to get you better. Jeff's picking his cuticles again. I love him. Easy now. Easy now.
That's it. Somebody's losing their guns. Call me out. Okay.
That's right. Chief?
No, it ain't happening in Texas because we done said, no, ain't happening in Texas. We got to get Marish's opinion on that.
Let me read to you. Let me read to everybody on Facebook what Carrie says. She says, you could get in an argument with somebody and maybe in a month or so it'd work itself out. I understand that. You know, every once in a while you get in arguments, you get mad at each other, and then you go, really? Why am I mad?
Yeah.
You know? Or so. It'll work itself out. But you turn me in as a threat and they take my guns away, there is no working that out. No. I'm down with you. I'm down with you.
This is true, though.
Oh, Carrie says it was a school, I believe, is what they were saying.
Huh. It was, yeah. And I still don't get it. It makes no sense to me.
At 5:15 in the morning?
With the Maryland guy with the school thing, the anti-Semitic, don't understand it. Don't understand Heil Hitler.
I don't understand that because them people that are raising their hand and going Heil Hitler, they have no clue those dudes, and this is from Texas, and this is from me. If they want to have some repercussion, come on down here and I'll educate you. You have no clue how bad that was.
No clue.
You have no friggin' idea. They did chemical experiments on people. They did physical experiments on people. They took people, men, women, and children, skinned them, cut all their fat off, and put their skin back on.
To see what would happen.
To see what would happen.
Yes.
Really? No.
This is why.
You raise your hand up like that, somebody can break an arm.
This is why it bugs me so much when the liberals out media and everybody compares Hitler to Trump. Really?
Yeah.
Hitler to Trump.
Yeah.
No.
Hitler's so far.
You got no clue dude, you are saying some stuff so far off the reservation.
Yeah. Your brain ain't, your elevator's going, your elevator ain't even going
That
up.
Comparison cannot be made.
Right.
Because the man has never lifted a finger or ordered a finger lifted against anybody.
Right. That didn't deserve it.
You want to laugh, and this is the truth, and I've seen so many of them. You want to laugh. Go and watch when they interview protesters.
Right.
And they ask them, why are you hating on Trump? Well, he takes away women's rights. What rights has he taken from you as a woman? He's trying to take our voting rights. What? Is he? Because
how's he doing that?
I ask people all the time, and I see it on Facebook. I ask him a lot. Depends if I'm feeling froggy.
Yeah.
I'll ask them, Trump, and they'll say Trump's just a racist bigot. Great, sounds awesome. Please give me some examples, just so you can change my mind.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he is. But if you've got legitimate examples, shit, I'll be right.
And don't show me a piece of a sentence.
Right.
I want to see the whole paragraph.
Yes, I want to see it in its full context.
Right.
I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see a piece that you pulled out of a sentence.
I don't want to see where it says I hate Mexicans. That's it.
He took I hate out of one sentence and Mexicans out of another sentence. Or
it says I hate when Mexican nationals cross over illegally.
Right.
But that's the sentence. But what they caption is I hate Mexicans.
I hate Mexicans. They took the win out.
Yeah. Or Mexican nationals.
Yeah.
When they cross the border illegally.
Right.
You know, I mean,
really? Yeah. That's like getting part of a story.
It is. You know.
So
that's what bugs me.
That's why reporters that only report part of the story, they need to take them out and horsewhip them real good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Take them out, tie them to a post, and horsewhip them real good, and say, "Here we go. Now we're going to give you your job back. Do you think you can get it right?" I'd be saying, "Yeah, buddy, I'll get it right."
CNN's going to try to sue the White House now because they got blocked.
They're not going to sue nothing. They're not going to sue. First off, you don't sue Big Daddy. Not over stupid stuff like that. If you've got an employee being stupid, he needs to be run off.
But there's also already a class action lawsuit against President Trump from immigrants who aren't even national citizens.
Well, so what?
I know. I'm just saying, how the hell does that happen?
Yeah. How do you get? First off, who's going to be their lawyer?
It took me 8 months to get my child support fixed. These son of bucks are already in court fighting for their citizenship.
Yeah. Who's their lawyer? Who's their lawyer?
American citizens.
An American citizen.
A coalition of people.
A coalition of people. We need to rain down on that coalition.
We have veterans who can't get health care because they don't have the right lawyers
to
go in and fight for them.
Exactly.
They can't afford them.
Right.
We have people who are homeless who maybe have lost their homes because of bank issues, of fraud, that they can't fight because they don't have the money to pay for a lawyer.
We've got old folks that have been ripped off that are losing their houses.
Yes.
Because somebody phone text them or phone.
And they can't afford lawyers to fight for them.
Exactly. And then we get some dribbling idiot that wants to fight for, say that somebody that don't even belong in this country has the right to come here. Bull.
Exactly.
You know,
bull snooky.
Bull snooky. Yeah.
No, it is 100% true because you're right.
And don't get. Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong, people. It's wrong. If it's wrong, we as the silent majority need to start standing up and become a little more vocal and tell them people, say, hey, you need to screw your head on straight. Because if you don't screw your head on straight, somebody's going to take your head off.
We are taking money and time and effort.
Right.
With these coalitions.
Here's the deal. Who's paying them? Who's paying the coalition?
They're doing it pro bono.
Yeah, but that's somebody's getting bono.
But these are the same ones who look at a veteran in the eye and be like, You might have a case, but you also need about $4 grand, and I'll start the process.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Yeah.
No, no.
There are single mothers out there with legitimate gripes with dads not paying child support who have six-figure jobs.
I have a single mother that I know. Okay, she's got 2 little wind-up kids.
Mm-hmm.
Her ex moved out of state, hasn't paid child support in like forever, and like you said, he's got him a new 6-figure job out of state. What's wrong with that?
And she can't afford a lawyer to go get him.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, what's wrong with that picture? Why aren't those pro bono people taking care of people here in the United States? We're us United States citizens. We are citizens. If you want to do something pro bono, do it for somebody here that's a citizen.
Exactly.
Boy.
Get more than your own kill drug hotline. All right, Rick, go ahead. Gotcha. And I'm going to help you out with that because, listen, these things can also double as turkey fryers and chili cookers.
That's right.
If you got the pot, you got the stand.
That's right.
All right, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. Yeah, buddy.
What is the cowboy cooker going for? $40.
Man,
all right,
that's cheap.
Is that what? How tall is that stand? You know, I remember seeing it. It's about 2.5 foot, 3 foot tall.
About 30 inches. Yeah.
There you go. All right. Perfect, y'all. Get out. It's a steel chainsaw, brand new blade on it. It only cut 1 tree with it. He's asking $75 for that.
Right.
You got a cowboy cooker about 30 inches tall, where the burner's at. He's asking $40 for that. It comes with a griddle.
Right.
Griddle set up on top of it. Remember, you can use those to get close to Thanksgiving. Those are actually be really great for what are we saying?
Cooking.
Cooking. Yeah, cooking turkeys and frying turkeys. Thank you.
It's okay, Jeff.
All right, boss. Well, I appreciate you.
The door will open here in just a minute.
Thanks, buddy, man. Rick, we'll talk to you soon. That's a 365-3618. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. I just let everything run, too, and blew right through it all. Good gosh. Hotline's open. All right. Need a little hotline. Calm everybody down.
325-365. What was this number?
3618. You get that chainsaw?
I'll try to.
There is always 2 sides to every story, ma'am. No matter what's reported, no matter what's written, no matter what's stated, there's always 2 sides to every story. Dwayne Love, how you doing? Good to see you. Who else we got? You guys, be sure, if you haven't done so, share the video, get it out there, let everybody know what's going on in the Agriplex area. Shirley Popper.
Good morning, Shirley.
I know. That's the way. I was reading the email. Yeah. This one.
All right, let's see what's happening here. Man. Dustin Farr, the world is too sensitive. Hard times breed hard men. Hard men breed peace and safety. Peace and safety breed weak men. The weak and sensitive have taken over the world, and the world is concerned with feelings. Tell you what, Dustin, sometimes you're exactly right. A long time ago, back during the war, you know, World War I, Vietnam War, and stuff like that, we had some hard people. My mom was a hard woman.
Yeah.
And You know, we talk about getting whoopings all the time, and
Yep.
we didn't get whoopings for no reason at all. That was not what it was about. You got a whooping so it would connect the thought process. You know, sometimes the connection to the thinking is done through the tail.
Right.
So
well, he's right because
he is right.
Again,
This has been peacetime.
Okay,
ain't no point in men being men. Now they can be weenies.
It's like that. It's like that high school you were just talking about.
Right.
They did the anti-Semitic symbol.
Exactly.
They did that because they don't understand consequences, because there's nobody there to teach them consequences.
Right.
All right. They're little turds, is what they are. They're shit asses. I'm sorry. That's who they are.
Right.
And they don't care because they've never been put down.
They haven't.
They've never been corrected the way we have been corrected.
Yeah. Come down here in the South, roll off into one of our high schools and start acting that way.
A society.
Some of them boys in our high schools will put a whoop on you.
In our society, we have bred weak-minded people. We say that all the time. Weak-minded people are the ones trying to run this thing right now. They forget on the East Coast and West Coast is run by weak-minded people who go this direction until you offer a shiny flower this way. They and and I like this guy better.
Yeah. I like this guy better.
Wait, you mean
I like this. I want this woman in Congress because she's pretty.
Yeah.
I heard that statement. I voted for that person because she's pretty. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Are you dumb, plumb dumb, or just stupid?
Yeah. No, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Why?
Weak-minded people, they're so easily influenced by ignorance. They believe. It goes right back to the Hitler-Trump comparison. It takes one reporter to make that comparison.
Right.
Now everybody, he's just like
we heard a reporter say that he's just like Hitler.
You're weak.
Yeah.
You don't read both sides.
Right.
We say it all the time too, that if you will just go, please, before you form any kind of opinion, try to read both sides.
Right.
Like the red flag law. I get it.
Well,
and there's a gray area in there that you need to be fixed.
And I went and read the whole law.
Mm-hmm.
The whole law is written to where a person has to present to the court a reason why you think that not just because you said so, but literally it could be done on you saying so.
You have to give examples.
Right. But literally it's your word against his, and he doesn't have a say before the warrant's issued.
Okay. In a Maryland court, in a liberal-based court, do you really think that a conservative has a chance?
No, he ain't got no chance.
Exactly.
No, he ain't got a chance.
You're a mouthy old man with a gun.
Right.
And he said
if I lived up in Maryland, they'd be come knocking on my door because Landy's crazy.
Yeah.
Backing
up the train asking, well, hey, where are them guns out, biggin? But we're like I said, we are a weak society. But I say that. We are not a weak society because we're
not down here a weak society.
No, yeah.
We're trying to raise real men to do real men's jobs.
We are a again, this country is a hamburger. And the East and the West Coast are buns, and we're the Midwest. The middle is the meat. But the silent, everybody all they see is that bun. That bun's great because that bun's a silent minority or silent majority. But the vocal minority are the ones talking on the East and West Coast.
Right.
So everybody thinks
they're the ones with the mouth.
They forget about us.
And everybody's thinking that they're listening to them and they've got it all figured out. I like what Dustin Farr put on here. He says, Jack Farr kept me out of jail via a belt and a paddle.
Yeah.
My mama kept me out of a jail being a fly swatter that looked like a butterfly. And my brother and I went to school with fly swatter with butterfly tattoos a lot of times.
Well, no, and Dusty, that's right.
It's stupid.
Dusty, man, it's right about that we are far too. You're right. We're far too open to weak ideas.
Yeah, we're tolerant of weak ideas. I'm not tolerant to a weak idea.
No, but
if it's a weak idea, you need to take your cell phone back and rethink what you got on.
And I'm not sure if everybody is. Again, it's just how we see it in the media.
Right.
Because the media is.
The media.
Therefore, they're going to portray
the
entire world as such.
Oh yeah, the media. The media don't live here.
No.
And sometimes even our local newspaper doesn't get the real story.
Exactly.
But they have to report what they heard or what they have seen written down. So they're reporting on that. Maybe they need to do a little more deeper investigating into the real situation before they start opening their bucket mouth.
This is true.
And slobber rolls out.
Well, yeah, and that's the truth of it. And it's just a question of, you know, how many more people, how long is it going to take before people start to realize that? I really thought after this election, and it may be that the blue wave, the wave that never showed up,
right?
That people would finally, again, remember to shut your mouth. You don't run this country.
Right.
Red runs this country, and it has, and it will continue to run it.
Right.
Just because you think you get on social media and gripe and moan for about 20 minutes on a Facebook post doesn't mean that you're anybody.
That's right.
All right. And until you can do that on a public platform where everybody can see you face to face, then shut up.
That's right. Exactly.
Get on Facebook Live and do it where people can see your face.
That's right.
Carry you in this job. Yellow. Last chance. Training, leaving boot. Okay.
They didn't want to talk to you, Jeff.
No, they don't want none of this. Hell to the no. But no, honestly, though, I mean,
really,
so stupid.
And being tolerant of other people being ugly, that's wrong.
Well, you know, and Dusty, you're right, dude. The media, and it's an narrative that still holds true. It's just more prominent now because of social media. If it bleeds, it leads. Don't care if it facts you're in. Don't care. Let's say that a group of white people rushed into a home, destroyed the home going through the front door, looted and robbed the place,
right,
and ran out. Okay. Now they're saying, oh, these nationalists, because now nationalists apparently, being a white nationalist or being a nationalist by definition is racism.
Right.
When it's not. Nationalism means you so the media reports it and comes back, right? And says, oh, a group of white folks destroyed home and stole stuff.
Right.
That's it. Okay, well, how about, or what happened was there was a family and they were held up in there and it was a custody battle. And I'm telling you right now, if I called my brother and my uncle and my cousin right now and said, listen, boy, we're going down here right here and we're going to do some damage to get my kid back, it would happen.
Oh yeah,
that would happen. And so anyway, long story short, it was more than they initially reported. They just reported it as a looting situation.
A looting situation.
Yeah,
they didn't say nothing about a kid being in there.
Yeah, they didn't say anything.
Being held hostage by another family member from another side of the family.
Right.
And wouldn't give the kid back. Yeah, you're gonna give the kid back.
Yeah.
Because we finna get over and get ugly.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
But you know, anyway,
but see,
they don't care about the facts.
Yeah, they don't want to do. They don't want to do that. They want to get you to buy their paper. They want to get you to watch them on TV.
They want clicks.
Yeah, they want clicks.
They want clicks nowadays. That's what they want. They want clicks because that makes them relevant. It makes them feel good at night when they're sleeping in their $500 mattress or $500 pillow.
Right.
You know that makes them happy.
You know, and here's another thing. When you have a person in the media that's mainstream, you do not approach that person ugly. There have been reporters, right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about whether they're good guys, good reporters, or bad reporters.
Right.
I'm talking about reporters in the media. You leave them alone. You leave the politicians alone. If you want to say something to that person, you say something to that person on a private platform.
Well, we go back to that Acosta and Trump deal.
Exactly.
Acosta wants to sue. CNN wants to sue the White House now because Trump said you can't come back for a little while. Kiss my butt, dude. Of course you can't come back. It's my house.
Yeah.
You
don't get to come in your house and talk trash.
There's freedom of press. But you know what? You can stand on the damn porch with everybody else and report it while we're all inside.
Right.
I'll give you that. You have a freedom to report the fact that you can't come in my building.
Right.
There is no law that says President Trump has even got to talk to you.
That's right.
Why is that such a big deal? Why are you going